everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we're gonna take a look at the fishing cat. The only cat or animal I ever heard about who actually washed their food. Yeah, you heard that right. Fishing cats in captivity have been observed to actually drag their food, which would be sometimes fish, but sometimes cow meat or other kinds of meat, actually drag it down to the water if they have water available. So of course our cats will have water available here to swim around in. They will drag the meat down there in big chunks or pieces, and then they will kind of wash it, kind of fight a little bit with it, so they get this kind of playing around with their food, which we know domesticated cats also do. I have observed my own cats lots of time playing around with a mouse or a bird they caught, and yeah, these cats just want to do it with their fish in the water. Once again, my information comes from animalia.bio, one of my favorite websites when it comes to knowledge about wild animals, and the link to that is listed in the description below, along with the fishing cat mod, where to get that if you want to play around with it yourself. And as always, I'll link to a video by Leaf, who explained very well how to install mods into your game and how to do it the safest way so you don't risk breaking your game or anything like that. So I really recommend, if you haven't tried playing around with mods in Planet Zoo before, watch that video first. If you are pro and you know what to do, you don't need to, of course, but I just like to make it available if anyone like me needs help. And once again, it's a video I think explain it very well, but there are also other YouTubers who have made video on the same topics, which also is very well, so you decide for yourself which video to use. But I do recommend, if you don't know what to do, then consult these videos. I would also like to mention, the same day this video goes up, I'm going live on our railway zoo a few hours later than this goes up. I think around 5 hours later. So if you want to join me over there, you are very welcome, of course. And with all of that practical stuff out of the way, let's get into the fishing cat. And today I would actually like to do that by going into a bit more of these fun facts. Normally I leave them because I think that there should be something extra if you wanted to go in and read for yourself. But there are actually some very unique things about the fishing cat here in the fun facts section, which I would like to tell you a bit about. For instance, it does have a membrane, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, between the toes, kind of like webbed feet. But it haven't been shown to actually have a effect of the swimming of the cat. The fishing cat can even dive down in the water and attack a dog from beneath by actually grabbing their legs or feet. And if you have both cats and fish yourself, or have seen this kind of fun thing that domesticated cats do with water, where they kind of tap on the top of the aquarium, this is actually a feature the fishing cat also do. This will create some what's it called, small vibrations in the water, which will kind of vibration like the insects do. When an insect touch the water, they all fly very close to the water. They make these very small vibration, and that's actually what the cat do when it taps the top of the water. This will attract the fish, and therefore making it way easier for the fishing cat to catch the fish instead of going down and swim after them. But let's get back to the more cold facts about the fishing cat. The fishing cat is one of the smaller cats, though not the smallest. They weigh between 5 and 16 kilos, that's between 10 and 32 pounds. And the females are significantly smaller than the males. They have a very stocky build, which have these short legs and a very short tail, and they are overall very compact. Their face are very round seen from the front, but the snout and the mouth area are very elongated, so it have a completely different face shape from the side than it have from the front. It has this beautiful grayish brownish coat. It are described here as a olive gray coat, and then they have these darker spots which combined turn into stripes on parts of the body, which would normally be in the face, the neck, and the top of the back. And a feature that really tells them apart from other cats is a feature we really love with our domesticated cats, is that when they don't use their claws, they are pulled in so we don't get hurt on it. This feature will also help them not to be blunt, since they don't use them every time they walk. But the fishing cat's claws are actually only half drawn in, so you can still see the tip of them sticking out, even though they don't actually use them just for walking around, for instance. The fishing cat live in Asia, not more specifically Bangladesh, Cambodia, India, Myanmar, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Thailand. And even though they all live around water, they still live in a lot of different places. A big chunk of them lives in coastal areas, which would of course be salt water, but they can also live around fresh water. When we go into a multiple of biomes here, we can see the riparian, rivers, marsh, swamps, wetlands, suburban, mountain forest, and so on. They also live both around foresty areas, anthropogenic areas, agricultural areas, and everything in between. Again, also suburban. They primarily, though, live around the tropical climate zones. The fishing cat is primarily nocturnal and therefore sleep and rest for the most of the day, and then in the evening and through the night they will go out in the water in search for food. Both the males and females are very territorial, but the males have much bigger areas than the females. This actually ends up in males having territorial up to 22 square kilometers, which is 2200 acres. Normally, a male's territorial will overlap with one or more females. Again, the females don't share with females, but again, they will need to meet a male at some point, so therefore it makes sense that the male have multiple females territorials within his territorial. They have multiple different sounds to communicate with other fishing cats, and these would either happen when they meet one with of the opposite sex, or if females' territorial line land up to another females, then they will kind of need to talk it out. Or the same with the males, of course. So they will communicate with scuttering growls, hisses, or a low, very low demanding meow. But during courtship, male and female between, they will also make a specific sound which is called chittering. I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds funny. When it comes to food, the fishing cat is of course eating fish and animals around the water. Therefore they are piscivores, I think it's pronounced. So they eat fish, frogs, insects, crabs, snakes, crayfish, rodents, and birds, again, that lives around these water areas where they live. Though in captivity they can also eat pig, cow, horse, whatever you have available, as long as it reaches their dietary needs. Fishing cats are polyamorous. That will say it is more what I would call the males are polyamorous. Once again, the male's territory reach over multiple females' territory, so therefore he will mate with all of these females, where the females will only need one male. Of course, when a new male take over the territory, that will change over time. But basically, the males can do with a lot of females, the females can't. But it is still the females who decides when it is ghost time. It would most likely be in January or February, sorry about that. But she will call out when she's ready, and then he will come along and meet with her. So it's nothing like he's going around when it fits him. It's when they call, he can come and mate with them. Then she will be pregnant for 60 to 70 days, and after that she will give birth to 1 to 4 kittens. The young grow extremely fast, and already after 16 days they will be ready to open their eyes. They will start to eat meat around day 53, and after 4 to 6 months they will be completely weaned. The young will reach their adult size after 8 to 9 months already, but they won't be fully independent until they reach that 10-month mark. Then once again I will go into something that I normally don't talk about, because on this site they also have a lot of facts. For instance, that the lifestyle of them are terrestrial or viviparous, and they are predators, and the group name are either clutter or pounds, which normally I don't find that fascinating because it's a cat, so it have the cat things. But here it says the female cat, the female adult is called a queen, and a male adult called top cat, and the baby is called kittens. So I'm not sure, I never seen this before. Personally, I would rather be a top cat than a kitten, than a queen, but yeah, I just wanted to mention it. But now we are done with the fun, because now it comes to populations and threats to the fishing cat. And it actually are so well formulated here on the website, so I decided to read it up, just so you know. The major threat to the fishing cat is wetlands destruction, with more than 50% of Asian wetlands threatened and disappearing due to human settlements, pollution, drainage and agriculture, woodcutting and excessive hunting. The fishing cat's main prey has been greatly reduced by destructive fishing practices. Additionally, these cats in some parts of their range are hunted for medicine, food and body parts, and have also been killed for chicken domestic stock. That was the end of me reading up. Some of these threads, they are so specific, and I want really to get the word out there. So when they put it so nicely on the paper here, then I don't want to mess it up. So I hope you are okay with that. We don't at this point have a specific number for the fishing cats, but we know they are listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List, and local areas do report that their number are critically declining at this point, but we don't have a firm number for that. And with that, that's the end of all of my information for today. I hope you will enjoy the cinematic, and I will be back afterwards. Okay guys, that's all I got for you today. I really hope you learned something. I really hope you enjoyed it. And you know the drill guys, like, subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video or in my live stream later tonight. Bye guys!